So one of the most important things that we can have on our e-commerce website is images of our product. Now, getting those images into Odoo and getting them in the right spot can take a fair amount of time. Now, normally the fastest I could go would be to come in, get my main image right here, and then come into sales and add extra media here. We'll go ahead and clear this out. I'm going to add media. I'm going to upload an image, and I've already got these three here, but we're going to say those three. Okay, and then I'd have to come in here and say, yep, go ahead and add all three of those. And I'd have to do that for every single product in my system. Now that's kind of a pain, right? I mean, I may have hundreds, if not thousands of images, or I may have new products coming in all the time, and then I'm going to have to keep adding images for those. There has to be a better solution, right? Well, let me show you the one I came up with. It may not be the most perfect, but it's definitely more efficient than what we have right here. So what we're going to use here is documents, because getting a lot of files in here isn't actually quite that difficult. You can obviously identify your images however you want. We'll want them to tie to the product in some way. You could use an internal reference or something else, and I'll show you in the code how you can make that change. Oh, and we're going to throw on another field here real quick. So this is just going to show that we've already transferred this image to a product. So we're going to say transferred to, two R's, to product. And go ahead and click away, and we're going to use that just to make sure that we're not transferring these images over and over and over. So now let's duplicate our tab, and we're going to hop in, make sure you're in developer mode so that we can get to it, and we're going to create a server action here. So this new server action is going to be transfer product images, okay? And we're going to execute some code. Now, this model is going to be documents, okay? And inside of here, we're going to drop in the code that I provided in the description below. So let's go ahead and walk down through our code and make sure we understand what's going on here. So we're saying for record and records, so that's going to be for every document that I've selected here, okay? We're going to do something. First, we're going to find the position of the underscore, okay? That way we can get the name of the product, okay? So it's going to look for the position of the underscore in the name right here, okay? And it's going to say everything in front of this is going to identify our product, which gives us our product name right here, okay? Then we're going to search in our product templates. You may want to look in variants, but we're looking in product templates. And we're going to look for where the name equals the prod name, okay? Once we have that, if we have that, right, we're going to go ahead and create a product image, which is the table that ties in right here. And we're going to set that up with the right name, and we're going to set all the images to be the same as the data of the document, okay? Then, if we don't find an underscore, but we do have a name, okay, we're going to look for that, and we're going to write to the product and say, okay, the primary image is going to be the attachment here, okay? And all of those happening successfully, we're going to go ahead and say transfer to product. The little checkbox that we have right here is going to be true so that we know that this went through successfully. So talk is great, but let's go ahead and make sure that this is working properly. So coming back into our documents, let's go ahead and refresh, okay? And we're going to select this and go to our actions and go to transfer product images. And it looks like it did it successfully. So let's go look at our bagel real quick. So we're expecting one image, okay, to be the main image, this guy right here, and then two additional images. So if we look at bagel, go ahead and refresh, and you can see we have our primary image here. And if we go into sales, we've got two additional images right here. Let's check out our apple pie too. So looking at documents, we would expect, okay, apple pie, and then 2 and 3. Okay, so we'd expect apple pie with our primary image right there, and with two extra images right here. So that worked out pretty well, right? But I do need to show you how to identify the products if you want to change and not run off of the name. So hopping back over to our code here, my identifier is going to be this prod name right here. Now you don't need to use prod name, you could do something else. But if you're identifying this with or saying everything in front of the underscore is what I want to identify with, you could just keep this variable right here. Okay. Now, what we search for in here is going to be the technical name of what we're searching for. So if you come back to Apple Pie, say I'm looking for my, and we're going to be in developer mode here, so this makes it easier. But say I'm looking for my reference or the default code right here. I would come in, you see that field, default code in that black box. We would come into this and say, okay, I want to look for the default code. And you'd want to make that change here and here as well, because both of these are searching within our product template. So if you use that, that'll make it so that you can then identify your products in one way or another using, some identifier, and then have that be in front of the underscore on your images. And the reason I say that is because I'm sure all of you have different ways that you're differentiating your images for your file structure. So hopefully that'll be helpful to you guys. So that's about it for that little piece of code. But you could use that same structure to move files throughout Odoo from the Documents app if you wanted to. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below or grab some time on my Calendly. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate you being here, and I'll have more content for you soon.